Look what they say about him in verse 4. He teareth himself in his anger. Job's been saying, God's been doing this to me. They're saying, no, it ain't God doing it. It's him doing it to himself. He's just a crazy man, a madman. He's talking about how great he is and how much integrity he's got and how he's done it right, but he's actually crazy. Now look at this. I really like this right here. Look at the latter part of that verse 4. Shall the earth be forsaken for thee? Now, my teacher, and this goes to show you, it's not that my teacher is wrong, but my teacher said this. Christians got a funny idea about things. They think that God's going to stop everything he's doing to come to your rescue and stop the world for you. I'll tell you what, that might be good for somebody that's always thinking that God is a bellhop and God needs to get down here and fix what I got going. That might be a good interpretation for that. But you know how I read in that? Yes, God might not stop the world, but I can tell you this, in this very situation right here, where do you think God is? Where do you think God is in this whole arena with Job being down on the ground, his three friends being right there? It's right there underneath God's nose where Satan is trying to get him to curse God, and God's watching it. And you think God is bending over the battlements right now and paying all the attention to what Job is saying? Oh, I can assure you he is. You know what that tells me? You can come to this Bible and you can teach anything you want. So I can teach on one hand, who do you think you are to think God's going to stop everything and come pay attention to you? You know, that might be good for somebody that thinks God is their bellhop. But a soul that's been kicked out in the dark somewhere in the desert, they got no water, and they just seem like they're dying out there on the limb. And I'm telling you, God might not stop the world, but he'll stop himself. And he'll come there to the audience of one sinner, one person, one of his saints. He'll come there for one. And I can assure you, you know what's strange? It's the religious bunch that's on the outside saying, God's not going to come serve you. Who do you think you are? You think God's going to come down there and help you? Especially the way you've been led. I'll tell you something about how you got to get in this book, and you got to read it for yourself. And when you read it for yourself, I'll tell you what the Lord said to me when I'm reading that thing. The Lord Jesus Christ doesn't really care which way the world is going. He'll go against the world, and he'll come and sit down next to you and talk to you and have fellowship with you in the midst of your suffering. Oh, isn't there a verse that goes along with that? Fellowship of my suffering? I'm telling you, there's something right there where God says, I got a saint down there that's done right. And man, he is taking a whacking for it.